Crystal Palace vs Tottenham live hang time. Palace put 11 crosses into the Spurs box during that first half. Players back out on the pitch and we were ready to go again. Crystal Palace 0-0 Tottenham 46. Palace get us back underway. And immediately Zaha is up against Royal, but this time the Spurs man wins a throw. 47. Good defending from Mitchell to prevent Royal knocking it through his legs on the right. But his clearances work to Maura, who shoots down the throat of Queta. Spurs' first shot of the match. 49. Benteke nods a throw-in into Zaha's path. MacArthur beats Maura to a loose ball 25 yards out. And then Gallagher is given space to run into the box and win a corner. Spurs still not sharp enough at the start of the second half. They half clear the corner, but Palace come against Sky Sports' Nick Wright at Selhurst Park. Lovely disguised pass from Ward to release Gallagher in the box there. Spurs recovered well, but the Palace fans clearly sense an opportunity here. Great noise around Selhurst Park. 50. Block. Rodon prevents Palace from going in front. Zaha pings the ball into Benteke in the box. He flicks it up in the air, but as the striker goes to hook the ball goalwards, Gallagher beats him to it. His shot deflects off Reguilon and off Rodon. Shot. MacArthur drags a follow-up shot wide from the following corner. 52. Scrap. Zaha or Tanganga almost come to blows. Zaha is floored by a barge from the Spurs man, and he reacts furiously, shoving Tanganga back. They're up in each other's faces, and more players pile into the melee. Ref John Moss dishes out yellow cards to both players once tempers have cooled down. At the other end, Spurs had wanted a free kick for a challenge by Gallagher on Maura, but play went on. Sky Sports' Nick Wright at Selhurst Park. Zaha has been angered by how Spurs have defended against him all afternoon, and it all boiled over there. The home fans were calling for Tanganga to be sent off, but Zaha needs to be careful raising his arms like that. 55. Gallagher bends the free kick from the incident wide of the far post, unable to pick out a red and blue shirt with the cross. Sky Sports Sue Smith on Soccer Saturday. It originally started when Lucas Moura got fouled. He was down, holding his leg. Palace played on. Zaha looked to play the ball past Tanganga, who pushes him, and then Zaha straight away gets up, and then there's a coming together between the both of them, and then all of the players come in to split it up. 57. Zaha wins a corner for his team, and the Palace fans behind that goal are cheering everything he does now. Gallagher takes it quick, Zaha feeds Mitchell, and after an unconvincing palm away from Loris, Kuwait lobs the ball over the bar. 58. Tanganga sent off. Well, you can't say this wasn't coming. Still fired up from that collision with Zaha, Tanganga clatters into AU after giving the ball away, and he was always likely to see a second yellow for that lunge. Cheerio, sing the Palace fans. Sky Sports' Nick Wright at Selhurst Park. Tanganga can have few complaints about that. He went and laid on AU and there was clear contact. A tough job just became even tougher for Spurs. 60. Nuno reacts immediately by taking off Winks and sending on Ben Davies. 60. Wide. AU volleys wide as a free kick into the Spurs box falls kindly to him. Palace have been on top all day today. Can they now make that dominance count up against 10 men? Sky Sports Sue Smith on Soccer Saturday. You could see Tanganga was still wound up. He and Zaha were still having words. He just goes in for a challenge on AU. He was saying he got the ball, but I think it is a yellow card. He was frustrated. The challenge on Zaha was awful. He made no attempt to get the ball. You could see why that really frustrated Zaha and explain why he reacted as he did. But that continued, and when the ball was there to be won, he's gone in on the front foot, right in front of the ref, after having given the ball away to try and win the ball back. Completely misses the ball. 65. Tottenham again complaining they haven't had a free kick, with Gay appearing to bundle Maura down to the ground as they ran onto a long ball forwards. Think the visitors had a case there. 66. Block. Crucial block from Ali, who manages to get something onto AU's volley in the box, and make it easy for Loris. Sky Sports' Nick Wright at Selhurst Park. Spurs need to get a handle on Zaha. Palace are attacking down that side at every opportunity, and Royal is struggling to cope now. 67. Sub for Palace. Milivojevic is coming on, Kuwait is coming off. 70. Spurs, for the first time in a long time, get their foot on the ball and move it around until Davies sends a pass for Kane out for a goal kick. The striker has had no service at all today. 73. Off the line. Brilliant defending from Reguilon. Zaha has a shot blocked, but Palace come again, and Mitchell chips across from the line which loops over Loris, and is dropping in at the back post, but Reguilon gets underneath it and heads the ball away. 74. Shot. From Palace's second successive corner, it comes out to Ward, who drills in a shot from range, but it hits bodies in the box, and Spurs clear. 0.74. Penalty to Crystal Palace. Gallagher is played in through the right channel of the box, and fires off a cross which flies into Davies' arm. Was he too close to get out of the way? Was his hand in an unnatural position? VAR checks it and says penalty. 76. Here comes Zaha. 77. When you see the replays, the ball flies quickly at Davies, but his arm is outstretched, and Spurs can't have too many complaints. Sky Sports Nick Wright at Selhurst Park. Selhurst Park is absolutely jumping now. It had to be Zaha. 79. Kane battles with Guehi deep into Palace territory, but the young defender is strong enough to hold him off and earn a goal kick. 0.79. It has been 30 minutes since Tottenham Hotspur last attempted a shot in this game. 80. Tottenham force a corner, but MacArthur is able to dribble the ball out of Palace's box and find Ayew on the left. Shot. For the third time today, Gallagher sends a shot from a central area 25 yards out over the bar. 82. Moura is booked for throwing the ball away after not being awarded a foul. Frustration plain to see in this Spurs team now. 82. Kane searching for something special with a through ball from the halfway line for Moura, but Guehi deals with it impressively. 0.83. Edouard is coming on for his Crystal Palace debut, taking Benteke's place. Sky Sports Nick Wright at Selhurst Park. How's that for an immediate impact? Selhurst Park erupts for a second time. 86. Wide. Moura heads Reguilon's cross tamely wide. The effort barely registers with the Palace fans, who are bouncing. 87. Another Palace debut. Michael Olise comes on for Jordan Ayew. Edouard has made it a tough act for the young lad to follow. Can he come up with a debut goal? 288. Palace win a throw deep in Tottenham territory, and they're in no rush to take it at all, before Olise plays some keep ball by the corner flag. 0.89. A late yellow for Gallagher for a late bundle into Davies, as the defender clears the ball in the middle of the park. 0.90. No sooner do Tottenham take the free kick and Palace have it back, and Zaha bursting down the left flank. Not for the first time the Palace man can believe he's not had a free kick as Royal tracks him for a goal kick. Zaha appears to leave something on the defender in the next phase of play, but ref John Moss isn't interested. 0.90 plus 1. 3 minutes of added time. Ft. And there goes the full-time whistle. What an afternoon for Crystal Palace supporters. A London derby win, Spurs Tanganga send-off, and a new hero in Edouard. Spurs are still top of the league. There are mitigating factors, from the players who were unavailable to the red card. But 2 shots, 37.7% possession and no real chances created, was not good enough from the visitors today. Palace fans, you will want to be with us at 5:15 p.m, when we'll have free match highlights of this match on the Sky Sports website and app.